Okay, I want to go over yesterday's work with you before we move on to today's work. Okay, so we were working on coordinating conjunctions, lesson 6.4, which was on page 81 in your books. All right, so the first one, the first section there, you had to circle the conjunction in each sentence and then underline the words that the conjunction connects. Pretty simple. Alaska and Hawaii are states, so our conjunction, circle the word and then underline Alaska, Hawaii. Those are the two that it connects. Pretty simple. Number 2, circle and then underline Mia, Luke. Number 3, circle and, underline baked, roasted. Now, yes. She baked bread and she roasted potatoes. So those are the two things that she did. All right, number 4, Brandon or Mike. Or is your circle, that's your conjunction, and then Brandon, Mike is what gets underlined. Okay, number 5, my puppy chews bones and old shoes. Bones, shoes, those are underlined, and you circle and. Number 6, circle and underline saw, ate. Those are the two things that are being done, saw and ate. And number 7, you circle and you underline sandwich, salad. Number 8, circle or, and then underline coach, assistant. All right, the second section, either the subject or the predicate. So you circled either S or P. The first one is S. Number 9, S. Number 10, P. Number 11, P. Number 12, S. Number 13, P. Number 14, P. And number 15, S. And then the last section, it was one of 3 things to choose from, either the direct object, the subject complement, or sentences. All right, so for number 16, the first snowfall covers the trees and shrubs with a white coat. So that's your direct object, DO. Number 17, the snow that fell last night is heavy and deep. That refers to the subject. So that's subject complement. Number 18, we can sit near the fire or you can cuddle up with a blanket. That's the subject of the whole sentence. All right, so you would circle sentence, S. All right, number 19, building up in layers of clothing is bulky but warm. All right, so your conjunction but, that's for your subject complement, so you would have circled SC. And then number 20, the last one, winter sports can include skiing, skating, and sledding. That's your direct object, so you would circle DO. All right, today for lesson 6.5, subordinate conjunctions. A subordinate conjunction, if you take a look at the attachment that I provided for you, it connects a dependent clause to an independent clause. Okay, remember the difference between independent and dependent. Independent means it can stand all by itself. That's a sentence all by itself. It would be a short sentence, but it's got a subject and a predicate. Okay, a dependent clause means that it doesn't have both of those, and it's got to rely on the main clause, the main part of the sentence, the independent clause, in order to survive. If you take a look at that attachment that I provided for you, there's a nice example there. In the middle of it, it's all highlighted in bold. It says, Laura Ingalls Wilder grew up when pioneer life still existed in the Midwest. All right, so that shows you that the word when is your subordinate conjunction. It introduces the dependent clause, and then you've got an adverb clause that actually answers the question. All right, the subordinate conjunction is when. The independent clause is Laura Ingalls Wilder grew up. That could be a sentence all by itself, period. It's a short sentence, but it's got a subject, Laura Ingalls Wilder, and it's got a predicate, grew up. Now, the dependent clause is when pioneer life still existed in the Midwest. See, that's not complete. It can't stand all by itself. It almost asks a question. And then the independent clause answers that question. All right, we've got a lot that we will see that are commonly used: after, as, before. They do work also as prepositions that we've been learning about. In this case, they're going to be used as a conjunction. All right? So let's do lesson 6.5 and see how you do on that.